Here's a disclaimer, I just finished recording this, and I feel like I may have come across like an asshole. I'm overacting for this video because I'm passionate about my pet peeves. Please don't be frightened, I'm just having a fun time. Hello underachievers. So I know I've been trying out this whole self-improvement thing where I've been nicer to people, I've been a better person overall, I think I've been less of an arsehole, it's working out good. I've been trying to find the good things in people and not dwelling on the bad things, but also there are still some things that I fucking hate. The stuff that really fucking sucks. And I thought maybe this would be a good idea to film a video about them. I'm not about to start drama, so if that's what you're here for. Not getting any of that. So about a week ago I was in a really bad mood and I just started a list of things that I really hated and things that really pissed me off. And I'm not going to mention all of them because that would be bad. But there are some things on here that I'd like to talk about that I think maybe you guys could relate to. And this isn't like one of those 10 things that everyone hates videos, because fuck them. But these are just a few of my pet peeves and things that I hate and people that I hate, and it's all very jolly. Don't worry, I'm doing fine. So one thing that I really fucking hate is when you can tell that someone hasn't brushed their teeth. It's one thing having bad breath, and a lot of the time you can't help that, because if you eat food, if you have a meal, if you have something to eat, obviously some of that smell's gonna stay in your teeth, no matter how much you lick the food out of your teeth, no matter how much, you know, no matter how much spit you like swirl around your mouth, you're not gonna get rid of it all. So having bad breath, that's kind of excusable. Just, you know, have a piece of gum, have a mint, enjoy a mint. But the thing I have a problem with is when you can tell that someone's clearly not brushed their teeth. Some people have naturally yellow teeth, that's fine, whatever, that's just how their teeth are. But when I see you smile for a split second and there's just plaque everywhere, I literally just feel ill. Like, I'm one of those people that as soon as I feel something in my teeth, I literally go to the bathroom and brush them. I went to a boarding school, so after lunch and after dinner and after breakfast, I'd just go back to the house and brush my teeth because I didn't want things in my teeth. But there are some people that have the audacity to walk around with plaque everywhere, and you can tell it's like built up over days, it's just sitting there. And I wish it was socially acceptable to just like open their fucking jaw and just brush the shit out of them. Like, you're supposed to do that twice a day for 2 minutes. And I don't know how they don't feel gross, because honestly, when I have a Coca-Cola, my teeth feel horrible. I can feel the plaque building up, and I have to like immediately brush my teeth after that. How do people just walk around with it pouring out of their fucking bleh? Like, fair enough if you got like a bit of food stuck between your teeth, that happens to everyone. Like, I can't fault you on that. But when I can tell that you haven't brushed your teeth, I get very mad. The second thing that I really hate is train related. One thing I can't fucking stand is when you're walking through a train carriage with a bunch of mates, you're looking for like a 6-seater block, a 4-seater block that you can all sit in, and you're walking up and down the train, and you spot a 6-seater, you're like, oh guys, we can all fit over there, we can all sit there and have a nice chat. But when you get to the 6-seater, there's one person sat there. A single person taking up a 6-seater block. You don't need 6 seats. There is one of you. You've got 2 cheeks. 2 chairs, if you're bigger, fine. Take up 2 chairs, all you want. But do that on a 2-seat block. Don't do that on a 6-seat block. And it's worse when you fucking walk past a 6-seater and there's you and 5 of your friends and you'll just kind of look at it and you're like, oh, that looks tasty. I could sit my ass down there. And the one person just sitting there just looks up for a bit and does nothing. What the fuck? You selfish bastard. Here is one thing that I literally can't stand in any context, like whatsoever. I hate people doing stuff for me that I can do myself. And I don't know if this is just a me thing, because I guess I have a lot of pet peeves, but I fucking hate it. Like, I can excuse someone opening the door for me, that's fine, whatever. If you're going through the door and you hold it a bit, that's chill. Thank you very much. That saves me from opening the door and going through myself. But when you start doing things that I could so easily do myself, I just get annoyed. Like, there was this one dinner we had at school, and I was a girl at school, I'm trans, which is incredible. But yeah, we had a dinner, and the girls all got dressed up in their pretty little fucking dresses, and the boys got dressed up in their fucking suits. And it was the one day of the year where the boys were actually, like, chivalrous? And I was about to sit down for my meal, and all the boys decided to like pull out the girls' chairs so that the girls could sit there. There's no need. Do you think the girls can't pull out their own chair? I don't understand. I don't understand that. What's the point? It literally just makes me feel dumb. Like, oh, you think I can't pull out my own chair? You think I'm that weak? I've pulled out chairs before, you know. Happens most times I sit at a table. Bruh, I literally gave the dude who did this to me like the biggest fucking glare. Like, I glared at him because we were friends and he was never like that before, and I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? And what else happened at that dinner? The boys poured water for the girls. I can do that. I guess it's polite. I don't know if a lot of girls want this to happen. Maybe they're like, oh, that's so sweet, he's so sweet. But fuck that. I hate shit like that. I can pour my own water. Like, I don't understand. Like, I get a lot of the time when people do this stuff, they're doing it to be nice, but like, don't. Like, I just don't do it. Now this is the first people-related complaint. And I feel like this is a strictly white thing. I've never seen this with anyone else. But you can tell when people have spent too much time on Twitter when they start speaking Twitter. I hate the type of person who speaks Twitter. For example, like, the poshest white girl you could imagine. She went to a private school. Her parents paid for her to get into one of the top unis. She doesn't know how to use the dishwasher and she's probably never taken public transport. When a girl like this starts saying y'all, I hate it. Like, you're literally from Surrey. That has never been part of your vocabulary. And I've seen this happen so often. Like, she'll be sat in a cafe and her friends have eaten one too many pain au chocolats. She'd be like, y'all are crazy. Like, you're literally posh. And I know I can't chat because I went to a private school. Some people would say I'm posh, but I don't go around saying y'all. It doesn't work in your accent. It doesn't work. You look dumb. Another type of person that I really don't like is the type of person that tells their friends that they're friends with me when they're not. Like, I get if we've met a few times, and we hung out, and you know, we exchanged names, and we had like a hug or whatever, that's chill, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the times where I go on my Instagram DM request, and I've got a DM request that says something like, hey, you're Georgie's friend. She said that I could DM you so we could become friends. And I'm like, well, I don't know a fucking Georgie, do I? I've got no clue who a Georgie is, and because I'm an arsehole, I'll accept the DM and be like, I don't know a Georgie. And they'll be like, are you sure? She says you're like best friends. Like, apparently you guys have a Snapchat streak. And I get into conversation with this person, and it turns out that the friend has been fabricating a whole story in which we're like best friends, we see each other all the time, and I hate it so much because, like, it's not like, hey, I wouldn't be friends with you. It's not like that. It's just like, you're just lying. Like, you're just lying. That's the thing that I hate. The biggest pet peeve I have is just liars. I hate liars. Just tell the truth, please. Tell the truth. Here's one thing that happens all the time that I really hate, and every time it happens, I'm like, I hate this. This is the worst. So, when your friend wants to tie their shoelace or something, or they gotta, like, call their mom or something, they'll be like, hey, Noah, can you hold this? And I'll stand there, and I'll look at them, and there'll be a table, like, right next to them. They'll be holding out their water bottle for me to hold it, when they could just put it on the table. And, like, I'm fine to hold something for someone, but, like, there's a table right there with the fucking placemat for your fucking bowl. And it's not like I'm like, I'm not gonna hold your stuff. It's more like, there's, like, you can see the table. I really hate it. Now, one of the biggest things that I really hate, well, it's not one of the biggest things, it's just, like, prominent online, at least from my followers. One thing I really hate is when people try and tell me what to do with my hair. Like, I'll get a haircut, and I'll post a picture, and people will be like, I like the blonde hair better. You should dye your hair blonde. And I'm like, I literally, like, if I wanted to do that, I would do that. I literally just grew out all the blonde and cut out the blonde so it wasn't blonde anymore. And people were just like, hey, Noah, you should dye your hair pink. You should dye your hair blue. And I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. Oh, it's so annoying because people are literally just like, hey, I preferred your hair when it was like this. Hey, I preferred when you looked like this. Hey, I preferred when you acted like this. I'm like, okay, thank you. Keep that to yourself. If you want to see that hair, go watch a video where I had that hair and you can look at it for some reason and think, oh, that's some nice hair. I don't understand. I don't understand it. Like, I don't get why you care what I do with my hair. Like, I don't understand it. And I know it looks shit right now, but it's messy. I don't care. I don't care. And it's not always just to do with my hair. Like, people are asking me, like, when's the next big change? They'll be like, when are you getting another piercing? And I know it's not how they mean it, but to me it comes across like, hey, when are you next gonna change yourself? And I was like, can you not just be like, you look fine now, no? Hope you're doing good. Okay, so obviously I'm overreacting about these. I'm very passionate. So yeah, that was the video. I'm sure I'll be making another one of these videos at some point, because there's a lot more things I could talk about. Tell me about your pet peeves. What shit do you hate? Who do you hate? What people do you hate? This is just gonna be a negative comment section. Let's talk about fun things. Who's your favourite animal? But yeah, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I mean, that's understandable. I'd come across like a dick, I'm pretty sure. But that's angry Noah for you. Alright, have a good day, or don't. See you later, losers. Punch. Doesn't help out with the angry Noah thing, does it? We're doing good.